Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jerry Sarmiento. This is our show on the internet, Mesanote Bites, transmitting from beautiful Cypress in northwest Houston, Texas. And today we have a big announcement, which is transmitting from our new space. Yes, we're opening a new restaurant here in Cypress. As a matter of fact, we're only about 100 feet from Mesanote. So it's going to make things extremely easy for us, quote unquote, because this business, as most of you probably know, is not an easy business. But well, let me get to the specifics first. The name is Piqueo, and for you to remember, you may want to think of three letters: P, K, and O. Piqueo. Piqueo is a Peruvian term in Spanish, which is used to refer to tapas type dishes, or basically tapas. And what we do back in Peru is when you go to parties or restaurants or we're gathering with friends, we like to try foods, different types of foods, and like appetizers, finger foods, etc. So the definition is basically of tapas, like we did in Capricho, like the ones we're doing at Mesanote. So the theme, of course, is going to be tapas, but the cuisine is going to be South American. So we're thinking Argentinian grill, we're thinking Peruvian ceviches, we're thinking causas, papas rellenas, some Mexican dishes, real traditional Mexican dishes. So it's going to be a combination of a number of different things, including some things from North America. So it's going to be cuisine basically from all of the Americas all the way down to South America. We're very excited about this venture, and of course some of you may be saying, what is he thinking of? You know, he just came out of Capricho not long ago in October, and now he's doing another restaurant. Well, let me tell you what, when Capricho was a fantastic venture. I mean, we did really well. We made it to the top 10 new restaurants in 2008, which was a tremendous accomplishment, being listed by the Houston Chronicle. And that was a surprise to me. I almost fell off my chair when I read it on the paper that morning in 2008. But we did really well, but the conditions were not right. The conditions were very difficult for us. Adriana had a full-time job. She was traveling from Monday through Friday, and then when she landed back in town on Friday night, she would rush to Mesanote to help me, to give me a hand on the weekend. In the meantime, I was in Capricho trying to manage the front and the back of the house, and it became a little bit too much. The demographics of Capricho were not the same demographics as they are for Mesanote. I enjoy a lot spending my time and meeting friends and new friends at Mesanote. That was not the case at Capricho. So demographically speaking, I guess it was not the right move, even though we did do well and the cuisine was fantastic. And thank you to all of you that tried it and told me, you know, you really enjoyed the food. But overall, the conditions were not right. We were killing ourselves. I got to a point in which it became basically a job, and we were not enjoying it anymore. You know, we spent New Year's Eve. I spent it over there. Adriana spent it over here, and it was really, really tough. So in October, we sold it. Early in the year, we decided to sell it, and thank God we got a buyer in October, and we got out of it. So everything worked out fantastically well, and one of my determinations was that I would not do another restaurant unless the conditions are really, really good. And I'm happy to report that the conditions are really, really good now. We're going to be occupying the old Amalia's Mexican Grill space right here in the same shopping center as Mesanote. So as far as demographics, these are fantastic. It's the same demographic as Mesanote, so I'm really happy about that. As far as distance, we're about 100 feet from the back door of this kitchen to the back door of my kitchen at Mesanote. So I can walk really fast from one place to the other. keep track of what's going on in both places. Actually, this is amazing because it's gonna feel like I'm actually in both places at the same time. I will not, of course, but I'm gonna have my hand in both places on a consistent basis. The other good news is Adriana left her job. Her full-time job, so she's not traveling anymore. She's dedicated 100% to our ventures in the food business. So she's going to be managing the front of the house on both places, and I'm going to be managing the kitchen and the operations on both places. So the conditions are fantastic as far as I can tell. Demographics are great. Distance is walking distance from one to the other, and now it's two of us, Adriana and I, full-time dedicated to this venture. The concept, I'm really excited about the concept, about the new Argentinian meats, about the Peruvian dishes, which is a fantastic cuisine recognized at world-class level. Foods from probably Colombia, maybe from Venezuela, of course some food from some dishes from Mexico. So the cuisine is going to, I've been dreaming about this for years actually, about doing Latin cuisine, and now it's going to happen. So thank you so much for all your support at Mesanote, and I look forward to seeing you here. It's going to take a little time. This restaurant needs a lot of work. We just applied for the liquor license today. It's going to take a couple of months, maybe if not 3, to get the liquor license from the authorities, the proper authorities. We need to do some remodeling, actually quite a bit of remodeling. I'm going to take you for a walk to see what it looks like right now. So it's going to take a while to open. We're going to hire new people. We have to buy inventories for the bar, for the wine list, for the food. We need to hire the kitchen people, train them, develop the menu, develop the recipes for the menu. But time flies, and I promise you we're going to be up and running way before the holidays, because I want to be ready hopefully by November. So anyway, thanks a lot. I think this is great news for us. We're really excited, and we're really looking forward to it. So with that, I'm going to take you through the kitchen and through the restaurant so you see what it looked like before we put our hands on it. Okay, thank you, and have a great weekend. Enjoy life as usual. You know, the equation of life is wine plus food plus friends equals life. So with that in mind, I wish you the best. Have a great weekend. Okay, see you soon. So let's start with the bar. This is the old Amalia's bar. We can see the lights hanging from all the way up there, and that is the bar. This is the cabinetry that was left behind. A lot of empty space. Conditions are not that great here. We have a lot of broken things, like that broken floor. Some things we definitely are not going to keep. I wish those piggy banks were full of money, but they are not. Anyway, this is what the bar looks like. This is what the bar area looks like. Okay, and let's move on to the rest of the restaurant. This is the parts of the main dining room. These are the booths. Computer system that probably doesn't work. This is something that was meant to be like a tortilla maker space, which we're not going to use. That's the main door. This is the other side of the restaurant, and this is the entrance to the bathroom area. We do have power, but some lights don't work, so apologize if this is not very clear. But of course that's the carpeting of the place. As you can see, as I go to the kitchen, this is the kitchen, soda fountains, this is the ice maker machine, this is the back door, some refrigeration equipment which probably doesn't work either. This is the stove, which probably needs to be completely replaced. The grill, which probably needs to be completely replaced. Actually, everything probably needs to be completely replaced. And so that is the kitchen. So we have a lot of work to do here, but we're very excited. This is the right place, and I believe the right time. So now that I show you the restaurant, I can actually say goodbye, and we'll see you soon, and I'll keep you updated on the progress and the construction of the new restaurant. Have a great weekend.